Welcome back. Some bilberries are on the menu. So let's go hunting for plants. Nice, little wood. Especially like this one. Bilberry bush. A bush covered in deep blueberries. Well, they look rather reddish to me, but if you say so. Go around the bilberry bush, the bilberry bush, the bilberry bush. I don't gather herbs, I hunt for them. Let's search for Walt Wheatley, Bill Hayspear, and Thornton Woodley. Oh no. That would be Bill Hayspear. Bill Hayspear has been murdered by Blackwoods. Well, how do we know it's the Blackwoods? That's the most likely thing, but are we certain? Regardless, what a waste of life. Jeez. Thornton Woodley. Thornton Woodley has been murdered by Blackwoods. I guess there's no doubt in our mind. It's the Blackwoods, so. Little pigs. Brigand Lieutenant. Wow. This one is a little more obvious. Look at the sky here. There's found magic in work. I mean, let's check. Doesn't say anything, but it's midday. Walt Wheatley has been murdered by Blackwoods. Let's make a decision here. Let's go to the Sprigley farm first. Here is for not minding your own affairs. Such hypocrisy. Let's see, should we invest some more points? Not that we're weak or anything, but let's increase our critical chance. I'm a bearer of ill news, I'm afraid.
Greetings.
No, it cannot be. My poor father and the others. No, cannot be, it cannot. Will is silent for a long moment, his eyes closed, but after a great pause he is roused. I will have my revenge upon those Blackwoods, or I will die trying. Archet will never fall to such murderous fiends. I don't know if revenge is the way, young lad. Honed blade, honed axe, honed dagger, polished staff, honed greatsword, honed spear, polished battle gauntlets. We'll go with the honed blade, because champions. And the human race are good with swords, so we get a bonus for wielding a sword later on. Well, let's replace the dagger. And now to seemingly more trivial matters, like bringing some bilberry tea. To the suffering ranger. Oh, some lag again. Alright, Celandine or Calandine.
Lovely. This is sure to cheer Omdir right up.
I like your optimism. Well done. You have found more than enough for a good strong tea. This is sure to cheer Amdir right up. Give me a moment and I'll steep the berries in some boiling water. Fried mushrooms. A hobbit favorite, easy to make and enjoyable anytime. Only one trail food can be active at a time.
This tea will help Omdir feel better. I just know it.
I hope so. Doesn't the bilberry tea smell delightful? It still reminds me of my Gammer, who made this for me when I was under the weather, even though my Gammer is long gone. You were such a dear to collect those wild berries for me, so I shan't be taking all the credit. Why don't you bring this nice brew to Amdir so he can thank you himself? You make sure he drinks it all up. A gift for Amdir. Quickly now, you mustn't let the tea get cold. I hope it makes Amdir feel better.
I thank you, but I have not the stomach to drink this now.
Does that tea smell of bilberries? That was very sweet of Celandine and very good of you to fetch her the makings. I'm all the sorrier, for I cannot drink this now. I do not feel well enough just now. I will pretend to drink it. You must tell Celandine I enjoyed her tea. Please, do not let her know that her kindness was wasted on me. Amdir only pretends to drink the tea. He looks even paler than before. Amdir's eyes are now closed, and he makes no more effort to speak at this time. His face is as pale as ice. Does not bode well. Morgul blade is still working its evil.
Did my tea perk him up? I knew it would.
Bilberry tea always fixes me right up, and I know it would be especially sweet if it came from both of us, Basadbur. I know Amdir will be back on his feet soon. He's so brave. 1 to might, that's good. They have a copper band and an old ring now.
How may I help you today?
Now we need to find the exiled hunter. Look at those ruins. They're pretty significant. I like your musical instrument. Those are impressive. And here is the hunting lodge. Aren't you bothered by those giant insects flying right around you? Yes, they don't sting very often, huh? You mutilated this boar? And this bear? Oh man. That's right, music for the win. I've seen more bears and boars in the last few days than I care to remember. Yeah, I've only seen 1 or 2, but that was enough here. Such smell. We will not abandon Archet in its time of need.
I presume you're here to bring me ill news from town.
You come from town, do you? I've been watching from the bounds. The skies have turned dark and fell, and there is a shadow of unrest over all of Archit, over men and beasts and trees alike. About insects. Let me guess. My father has not the wisdom to observe such things, so you heard of his exiled son and came to me for aid. Come then, out with it. I desire to hear what you have to tell. Threadbare cloth shoulder pads, ragged leather shoulder pads, scuffed chainmail shoulder guards.
Calder Calder shown his true colours at last.
Caldecott has shown his true colors at last. I knew him to be evil-hearted, but my father is too trusting. He does not like to think ill of people. That's not a bad thing. His blindness wounded me, but he's a good man. So, to answer your question, yes, I will come to Archit's aid, I and my fellows. I am a hunter and a skilled warrior, trained by my father and captain, and I would rather die than sit idly by while foul brigands crash upon the decent peoples. Let us see what there is to see before the storm is upon us. While I gather my warriors and my weapons, you should sneak into the Blackwood's roost and uncover their plan for attack for tonight. Into the shadow. We received our first title that was deserved. Bassador the Wary. We have reached 5th level without being defeated in battle. Okay. That'll be our current title for now. Replace the guards. Nice. Excellent news. Accept this mount. It will carry you to and from battle, but it is not fit for fighting. Okay, now we learn how to ride. Excellent. The Blackwood's roost is south of here, across the lake. You should be able to find plants if you venture around. Just be prepared to fight as you go. Phew, look at the flies. I mean, come on. What butchery. I do not approve of this. Old Captain Brackenbrook had best keep his garrison out of the lodge. We're free folk here. Says who? Says a hunter. Are those rain cloaks? Yes, so. So you have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 arrows. Well, I guess you have extra bundles. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Now let's get into this riding skill stuff. Let's take a look at the mounts. Oh, I can ride a boar. That's awesome. But while in Bree, I shall ride a horse. Let's go with a festive azure horse. Excellent. Shall name this horse Brambo. You look like a nice fair horse. Look at your cute ears. Yeah, excellent. Alright, my friends, we got our first title. We got our writing skill, which means we magically learn how to write boars and stuff. So I think that's a good place to end. Until next time, farewell.